Hello, Libra Rising. I'm Britten LaRue. This is Scopes Unshamed for June 2026. Before we dive in, I want to make sure that you know that my 1 to 3 year program of my most powerful, consolidated, refined teachings is opening June 21 through the end of the month. It opens once a year. This is the Emergence Astrology Pathway. The Emergence Astrology Pathway is not a typical astrology curriculum, not at all. In fact, many people who come to it have already been through many astrology programs before. They're coming for something else. Part of it is to reweave their relationship to astrology with the approach of emergence astrology. And part of it is for their own repair process in being a human being on planet Earth. In this space, I invite folks of all levels with astrology, of all educations with astrology to come in. And what we're doing is being held by astrology as a language of repair, as a language of recovery, as a language of renewal, and as a language of remembering. And we are coming back home into ourselves, building a space within where it's safe to then emerge with the support of the cosmos. We really start with the moon, and the moon is the center of everything in year one. So if you would like to explore, like, what is this space? What would it be like? Do I want this? Inviting you to come check out the course page. It's in the link below. Just read about it, read through the course page, see how it feels, see if it resonates in your body, see if it's calling to you, see if you want to give this to yourself. It's very catalyzing for change. What I noticed over the years of teaching is that my students tend to stay for at least 3 years, and they tend to want to do everything that I'm offering. And so I've created the Emergence Astrology Pathway to be the most profound, impactful sequence of moving through the teachings all the way through so that you can have it in the order that I feel is the most important for receiving the wisdom and the impact of these teachings. What I can share with you is that your life will change. There's no doubt about it. This is transformational. And you can learn more about that change through the course page. All right. I hope you'll come join me. Thank you. Let's get into June. All right. Libra rising. All right. There's several things that I want to communicate with you, Libra rising. So, first of all, your chart ruler, Venus. Did you know that we have a thing called a chart ruler? It's like the planet that you can think of as your primary guide, is Venus. And Venus is beginning the month of June in at the top of your chart in your 10th house in Cancer. And so this is the sector of your life that has to do with what you're known for in the village square. Everybody's known. So everybody's known and everybody has impacts and everybody is giving something to the public realm. We may not conceive of it that way because of overcultural ideas about success, potential, purpose, what it means to be good at being a public person. So we have these ideas of like, I'm not a public person or I don't have impact. And one of the things I teach is, oh, yes, you do. Let's get clear on this because this is a place to grow skill because you are having impacts. And when you really accept that, your relationship to your reputation does change. It takes some time to unwind from the way we were given these pictures from overculture. So Venus is moving through this space, talking to you about how to relate to your reputation, what you're known for bringing to the world, in ways that feel better. You know, Venus helps with how what feels good and what doesn't feel good, what resonates, what doesn't resonate, and your career sector is in the sign of Cancer, so Cancer being water and feeling and connections to self attunement, self listening, self care, and how we did or didn't learn to do that from our caregivers. Cancer is ruled by the moon, the planet that we're studying all of year one in emergence astrology. So, your career sector is ruled by moon skill, which are not skills that overculture has taught us to value. So that's why my teachings are extremely transformational because we have not been modeled and taught skilled feeling. And everything changes when we learn how to read the subtleties of feeling with more skill. And part of that is unwinding from like the strivings of our caregivers and the way it felt to be belonging to planet Earth that we learned through childhood. So, just small stuff for you today, Libra rising. Um, but Venus is moving through, talking to you about resonance, talking to you about what would feel good. And Venus is going to be on the ninth, connecting with Jupiter, who's been crossing your 10th house for a year now, about to be completed. At the end of this month, Jupiter will leave this space. So, from an overcultural way of thinking about that, like you should really figure out, what where abundance is for your career by the time Jupiter leaves. But it doesn't work like that. That's just over cultural concepts. You're learning things. What are you learning? Whatever you've been learning about your career realm is the curriculum Jupiter gave you. You can't fuck it up. You just follow the signs that are being given to you in you, through you, and around you. So they're coming together on the ninth, and I wonder what comes up for you around then. I really wouldn't know how to begin predicting that because I think it's going to be very personal, one person to the next. So, what I would say is track the data. A lot of very sensitive humans who come into my world often get the data and feel the transits before the actual event. So it may be the whole week leading up to the ninth. You're getting information and you're sensing, like, oh, this is like talking to me. That's what the Venus Jupiter conjunction means for you. Your job is to listen and pay attention to the information and try not to pathologize it. Try to the best you can, just receive it and look at it and take it all in so that then you can organize meaning in the most unshamed, compassionate way possible that will feel good. All right. So, a lot of this month is Gemini themed. We're in Gemini when the season begins, and we have a new moon on the 14th. And that's all lighting up your learning process. It's lighting up like where you're going for cosmological, philosophical, larger meaning of life and how you are being expanded, fascinated, compelled, brought into learning about how to synthesize meaning in this great big world full of all kinds of worldviews. And this could be a time when new teachers are popping in, or you're feeling a real affinity with teachers, guides, those who are helping you be a student to the meaning of life, but you are remembering that they are all fingers pointing at the moon. They are not the moon. So all of these teachings are helping you get closer to what you want to get closer to, but the teachings are not the real thing. The real thing is your connection to the larger cosmos in ways that feel the most in affinity with you. So there might be some like really interesting data that comes out of that area. And around the new moon, it could be a really beautiful time for you to create some ritual space with your inner seeker, your inner student, your inner learner, your inner yearner, uh, supporting you, and one one flower to the next, finding the nectar that is most supportive to you at building a way of relating to the larger world that feels an affinity with truth to you. Then the sun is going to be moving into Cancer, where what I was talking about earlier, that zone of what you're known for on the 21st. And it's going to be a new season now. So now we'll be in summer or winter if you're in the southern hemisphere. And I always just, whoa, like really feel that shift. Like, whoa, like we are now in another season. You are cardinal rising. So am I. I'm an Aries rising. I feel the cardinal shift so huge. So I like to wrap things up before solstices and equinoxes so that I can move into the like let's jump into this new thing because that old thing is going to start feeling the thing I was just interested in is now going to feel really old to me. Like it just happens. So you're going to move into this whole new season. And again, that zone is going to be really illuminated. Like, what is my public offering? And you're just continuing to get more information. You're continuing to get, it's not like, oh, it's a season of answers. It's more a season of information. You can think about it like that and just take in the information and make choices one at a time. But I would say hold on certainty, put a hold on answers, put a hold on action as much you can because the second half of June and into July, Mercury is moving towards stationing retrograde and then is stationing retrograde in Cancer. So you're going to have a Mercury retrograde going over that whole career sector in Cancer. So you're just going to be continuing to do what I was saying before. This is data collection. This is field research. Beware jumping to make a hypothesis. Like, don't write a conclusion paragraph on anything. Like, actually, until don't argue what you think this is until you've had quite a bit of data. Just continue to let the information keep coming to you before making any moves or big decisions. However, I will say that I personally made a lot of huge decisions in Mercury retrogrades, and I don't regret any of them. So I think that it's just a matter of paying a lot of attention and being very intentional, just discerning, methodical about what is here and really feeling into it, allowing some time to pass. How do I feel now? How do I feel now? How do I feel now? And if you come to sense like I'm ready to sign a contract, like I can make a decision on this, we can't put our whole lives on pause for 2 months, you know? So it's just a time for more care with our decisions. So that's my wisdom to you. Bring that to your life. You can't fuck it up. All right. Final pitch, Emergence Astrology Pathway. We begin at the end of June. I would so love it if you would come and join me inside of that space where we'll go deep together into my favorite teachings. All right. Cheers. See you in July.